Moving on, it's been 74 years since Pakistan, through illegal and immoral means of trickery and thuggery, occupied the present day territory of PoK. Ever since, it has been using the region to propagate extremism and terrorism. Despite several warnings from the international community, terror launch pads are operating in full swing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, where terrorists are receiving training on cross-border terrorism and infiltration by the Pakistan Army. A report.
Pakistan-occupied Kashmir continues to be safe haven for dreaded terrorists operating in the region. The land over which the indigenous people have their prerogative is blazonly being used to establish and proliferate terror camps. Not one or two, but a large number of terrorist camps thrive here. The gullible youth is indoctrinated in these camps only and then asked to infiltrate and unleash mayhem in Jammu and Kashmir. On one side, amid international pressure, Pakistan government pretends to launch a crackdown on these terror groups. On the other, terror leaders in Pakistan continue to carry rallies and hold meetings openly.
There are terrorist camps at the moment dotted all over Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir, from Muzaffarabad to Neelam. You name it, and almost every district has got more than one terrorist training camps. And these terrorist training camps have never been dismantled, and they have never been out of operation. And it is these terrorist camps that where they train infiltrators who are supposed to enter India, Indian Jammu Kashmir.
Terrorists in active camps in PoK are given proper military training and subsequently they infiltrate into Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan-backed terror groups are now adopting new tactics, from other theatres like drones to drop weapons and drugs, tunnels for smuggling, and introducing improvised explosive devices in Kashmir. Multiple terror teams comprising terrorists from Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen have been regularly camping in various forward areas of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir with the intention of infiltrating into India to carry out attacks in Kashmir and beyond.
They are also trained in how to make IEDs, the use of weapon, how to assemble a weapon, how to crawl on the mountains. And these camps are still very much alive and kicking. And only a few days ago, when General Qamar Javed Bajwa held a conference of formation commanders in GHQ Rawalpindi, he categorically mentioned that the operational preparedness on line of control must be carried on, which means that they are digging bunkers, and they are also continuously making launch pads, new launch pads in Pakistani occupied Jammu Kashmir.
Meanwhile, several reports have revealed that Pakistan is also providing training to foreign terrorists. In a major revelation, a senior lawmaker and former envoy of Pakistan, Raja Zafar-ul-Haq, claimed that Pakistan has trained Hamas, a Palestinian Sunni Islamic fundamentalist and militant organization.
These terrorist camps also train terrorists from Hamas and also train terrorists from other Central Asian countries. So Pakistan basically is a hub of terrorist training. They fund them, they sponsor them, and they run them. Every military training camp has got an major, army major, who works as an instructor over there. And occasionally senior, depending upon the size of the training center, brigadiers also pay visits and deliver lectures over there on how to do terrorist acts inside India and otherwise.
India has always shown concerns regarding the existence of terror training camps in PoK. In March 2021, India's Junior Interior Minister G. Kishan Reddy also said that India has consistently emphasized to Pakistan to put an end to cross-border infiltration of terrorists and dismantle the infrastructure supporting terrorism on a permanent basis. However, despite all the embarrassment and name-calling at various global forums, Pakistan continues to use terrorism as an instrument of its state policy.